the nation's favourite celebrities.
It's not worth a tenner.
Paired up with an expert
You're learning.
and a classic car.
This is very exciting, isn't it?
It is.
Their mission, to scar Britain for antiques.
Got a nice ring to it.
The aim, to make the biggest profit at auction.
Come on.
But it's no easy ride.
Break? I can't.
Who will find a hidden gem?
I hope I don't live to regret this.
Take the biggest risk?
We've definitely got problems.
Will anybody follow expert advice?
You'd never catch me buying anything like that.
There will be worthy winners and valiant losers.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Put your pedal to the metal. This is the Celebrity Antiques Road Trip. Yeah.
So where are we?
Well, we are in deepest, darkest Carmarthenshire.
Right, is that still South Wales?
What's occurring? We're on the road with famous Welsh friends, actor and presenter Joanna Page and Carmarthen-born opera singer and presenter Wyn Evans.
Like, I don't know if I'm an hour and a half away or 45 minutes away from Swansea. I don't quite know where I am.
Joanna is globally famous as the excitable and eponymous Stacey in Gavin and Stacey, one of the BBC's most successful sitcoms.
Are you into antiques?
Well, I am. When I was younger, I mean, me and my husband used to go around and look for, like, retro 1970s stuff, and we do all of that.
Well,
I've been
when
to
you
an
were
auction.
dating, you used to go on dates
Yeah.
to antique shops.
Yes, that's how flash we are.
You were like one of the hottest properties in Wales, and you used to go on dates to antique shops.
Well, it was in 2006 or 7, I was actually voted Wales' sexiest woman.
Hey, top that Wyn. A decorated professional opera singer, Wyn sang his way through an online insurance ad and also presents for BBC Radio Wales, where he met Joanna.
Right, do you know once, I was voted 49th sexiest man in Wales.
Wait, you really?
And do you know what my ex-wife says?
What?
She said to me, "You're not even the 49th sexiest man in our street."
I mean, we're going to set this car on fire.
The 1984 Mercedes 280 SL does look very hot.
I don't remember the cars in the 1980s being this cool.
No, but this is a Mercedes, isn't it?
Is it? I have no idea what I'm driving.
The emblem's on the wheel in front of
Well,
me.
but where that? No, but that to me, that three-prong thing, I wouldn't even be able to tell what that was.
Really?
It's not all about the badge, of course.
I like it, right, that you put your foot down
Yeah.
and you get that, like, guttural noise and you
Yeah.
know that it means business, doesn't it?
It's like clearing your throat.
It is mind, isn't it?
We'll hopefully be hearing some happier noises on tour today.
I don't want to put this out there, but I've got a slight advantage on you because I've got a buzzword.
What is it? Oh, my gosh.
I have watched every antiques programme that's ever been made. 2 words. Clarice Cliff.
Ah, the 20th century ceramicist, of course. Today's route takes Wyn and Joanna to Middle Littleton, near Evesham. But our celebrities will kick off in Wyn's hometown of Carmarthen for this Welsh shopping odyssey. They have £400 to buy Clarice Cliff or whatever else takes their fancy, and they've 2 antiques experts to guide them. Rue Irvin and Irita Marriott.
You looking forward to this?
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Who do you want to be with?
If I was with Joanna, I would literally cover her head to toe with questions because I am a mega fan.
You're a super fan. Oh, my goodness. Now, see, that's why I've stolen her from you, because this is about business, not pleasure, Irita.
Oh, right, all right. You're out for a win, are you?
Well, speaking of win...
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping I would have win because I love singing. I can't sing.
Can you sing?
With enthusiasm, but not talent.
Go on, then. Give it a go.
Oh. We'll make the most of it. Win-win.
It will be win-win for me.
Everybody's meeting at Carmarthen Antique Centre.
There's a crocodile's head in the window.
No, they're really big sellers.
Gosh, this is amazing.
Don't worry, it's not a real croc's head. But it is time for our celebs and experts to snap to it.
Hello! Hello, Jo, how are you?
Oh, we're both huggers, aren't we?
We are, we are.
You look really excited. Your pupils are all dilated. You got a bit of sweat on the brow.
I'm sort of torn already.
Are you?
Yeah, because I'm seeing stuff and I'm feeling very competitive. So I'm really like looking around before like Wyn gets stuff which I think could make money. But then also, I've seen a crocodile's head in the window. I've also seen a sword that I really like. I've seen a pig, which is a pincushion. And I really love animals, so I'm torn.
I think I'm going to go home. You buy the items. I'll see you on the auction day and make us money.
Stimulating. Overstimulating. Will Wyn and Irita calm things a tad?
We'll keep a welcome in the hillside.
Apparently not.
What do you think of Carmarthen?
I love it. I've been here many, many times.
Have you?
Yes. Now, what do you know about antiques?
Loads.
Okay.
Because I know 2 words that's going to get win us this.
Okay.
Clarice and Cliff.
Okay.
Maybe take Irita's lead, Wyn?
I love shopping
Okay.
in antique shops. So this is like my dream place.
Go on then. Lead me.
Let's go.
With 45 traders and vintage wear galore, there's a lot to catch the eye.
Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, look at those. Oh, I quite like these.
God, how can you even bear to go through all this stuff?
You really have to scan through it.
Do you?
Yeah, like a scan vision.
Gosh, wow, look at that. Look at its teeth. What is it? It's an old cow skull.
Love the enthusiasm, Joanna.
I love these, but I don't know what makes a good one and what makes a bad one. Now, my gran used to have some of these on the mantelpiece.
Okay.
So it instantly reminds me of my grandmother.
Staffordshire Spaniels modelled on King Charles Spaniels and very popular from the 19th century on. Woof!
Can you see how this is all closed off?
Yeah.
So the ones that are the rarest are the ones that have open legs. So
Okay.
there's a gap between the legs and
Yeah.
a gap in that bit there. They just were more prone to damage, so less survived, so they are worth more money.
Wyn's looking for something with just a bit more bite.
We've also got some of these at home.
Okay.
Some of these little jugs.
Lusterware.
Yeah, and I quite like them. They're sweet, right?
Pink lusterware was from Liverpool side,
Right.
and it was also made in Wales. But I haven't really seen the combination before like that. Why does that appeal to you, though?
I just like the colour of it, and if I hold it up like that, it looks like a moustache. Do you reckon we could make a bit of wodge on that?
Well, I think in an auction it would go in as an estimate of £20 to £30.
It's
What is
30,
it priced at?
35.
Okay. Well, you never know. They might have had it for a while and there might be a bit of manoeuvre on the price.
You reckon?
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Okay. If you like it.
Yeah. Should
Yeah.
I leave it there and
Yeah,
we
leave
come
it
back?
there. Yeah.
What happens
If
if
you
they have
try-
it?
if you
I
trust
don't trust
her.
her. Mind you, she likes the crocodile head in the window. That's her kind of taste. Do you know what I mean? So I think we're good.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah.
Leave it and we'll see what else we can find.
I'd be careful if I were you. There's not much Joanna misses.
That's so cool.
What's your first thoughts on this?
Well, I quite like it.
OK, what do you like about it?
It's old, it's a biscuit tin.
Do you like biscuits?
I like biscuits. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, and do you think it's like, is it a proper antique? It's nice to put one.
It is. The reason I like it, you get a lot of biscuit tins, and some of them are very, very coveted. It's not like the biscuit tins you get nowadays. They're just functional. Back then, you kept the biscuit tins. Some of them had working clocks in them. They were all hand-painted. They were little works of art that you refilled with biscuits.
Ah, a clever marketing ploy from the 19th century onwards to persuade buyers to take the biscuit with the most interesting tin.
So this has got the glass in it, quite intact. Carr's biscuits, and I like that, by appointment to His Majesty the King. So
Yes.
it was a really good name back then. But it's Carlisle, and it's got a date on here, 1906, with the old telephone number. But they've been going since 1890, so it is a true antique.
Yes.
It's quirky, and the funny thing is, you don't want to buy anything rusty or old. There was a time when this would just be skipped, but it is desirable. People love this look. And you can pretty much turn it into anything. You stick a light in there if you want. But what's
Yeah.
attractive is the price.
It's priced at £48.
What do you think that's a good price for it?
It could definitely be better. Do you think is it possible?
Yeah, should we hide it so Wyn doesn't get to see it?
Right, let's take it out.
Put it under there so Wyn can't see it.
And Irita as well. Oh,
Psst! Don't risk it with the biscuit, Joanna. Wyn's on the way.
Oi, have you won it? Oh, well, have you got anything yet?
Oh, Lord.
That
I
would
mean,
be telling.
Do you know what I've heard is amazing?
What?
And people love it having them in their house? Hand grenade candlesticks. They are so in at the
I've
moment.
heard China dolls are really fashionable
Really?
too.
Do
Get a
you?
couple of
Oh, wow,
those.
that's amazing.
Yeah, shall we go browsing?
Right.
Uh-huh.
See you, Mother.
Win-win, lose-loser.
This is getting serious.
Do you have any connection to London in any way or form?
Well, I was in college there and I lived there for 15 years.
Okay.
And I've got two fascinations, actually. Service stations. I love service stations.
Okay.
But I also love the tube.
Well, funny enough, I've just spotted something when we came down.
Yeah.
Look at that. Vintage London Underground cocktail sticks.
Oh, they are.
With the names of the stations.
This could be happy hour for Win. They're priced at £18.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Would you?
Yeah, I would definitely buy that.
Do you want to have a look at them?
Yeah.
You go in for the kill.
I mean, to be honest, if you went to visit London with everything it's got to offer, that is the souvenir you take away, right? You'd be like, oh my God, I wonder if they do cocktail sticks with the London Underground sign. Oh my God, there they are.
They don't have a great amount of age. They're probably, what, 1980s?
Yeah,
Anyway.
we've got to have those. I'd pay 18 quid, but I'd pay 20.
Oh, you're overbidding yourself now.
Yeah, I would.
Right, so, should we take these and go for it?
Go for it.
Yeah?
Along with the lusterware, they could certainly shake things up a bit. But because there are almost 50 antique traders providing wares at this place, Irita's been asked to deal with the lusterware dealer direct by phone.
Hello there, Nick. We're just admiring your little tea time jug.
It was priced at £35.
19. 19's amazing. Thank you. You're a star. Thank you very much.
So it's £19 for the lusterware, and because Win has no qualms about paying £18 for the cocktail sticks, it comes to £37 altogether. And Win now has £363 remaining.
I'm thrilled. I mean, what a purchase, right?
Now, what's Joanna found? Rue's just waiting on her to bowl up.
Rue, look, what do you think about these? There's 10 of them.
I love the difference in what we're looking at. 10 of them. I'm older than these, but I have to say they're quite fun.
Yes, they are.
There are 10. That's
Yeah.
where the 10-pin bowling comes from.
Oh, do you
Penny
know?
bowling.
Yeah. No, I'm genuinely serious. I didn't realise they were always 10.
£16 each. I like them because they're fun. They don't have age to them, but if you think of how many people, how many bowling balls have hit these skittles, how many laughs have been had in that bowling hall, it's a part of our childhood, isn't it? It's
Yes.
nostalgic. And people might use them, but they'd also make a really cool display. You can
Oh
almost
my
see them in a
gosh.
bar or a man cave at home.
Yeah.
They are really good interior decorators items.
Should we find out how much we could get them for?
Yeah.
Because it could be, because I want to get something that's quite cool and different.
They definitely are cool and different.
Time for Rue to bowl the dealer over the phone.
They're £16 each. But how much for the whole lot? Now, the biscuit tin I do like, but that's 48. Could that be sort of round about the 30 mark?
First time strike on the price for Rue, £55 for all 10 pins and a crisp 30 for the biscuit tin.
Brilliant. I'll let her know. Thank you so much. You've been very helpful.
It'll be £85 altogether, please, Joanna. She now has £315 to play with.
We're off and running.
Oh, come on then! Let's go!
Toot toot. Bye, lovely shop.
Bye!
They're heading north to the county of Ceredigion.
Are you born and bred Welsh? I am born and bred Welsh. I was born in Swansea. I lived in Treborth until I was 14, and then I moved down the Mumbles, but I am Swansea through and through.
Do you know one of my favourite words to say in my bad Welsh accent?
Yeah?
Is mumbles.
Don't do it, Rue.
I'm from Mumbles. And I like broccoli. Oh my God, terrible. I'm so sorry.
Very brave.
I find the Welsh accent so beautiful and melodic.
Oh,
It's like a song.
It is, it is. I think I'm very sing-songy. My children, it's funny because my children have got English accents and English sounds, but it's very up and downy. It's, you know, quite melodic as well.
It is very lovely.
Here's hoping Joanna's tones charm their way to a sweet deal in Rhydowyn, just a few miles north of Llandesil.
It looks lovely.
Oh, I think there'll be a lot of treasures in here.
The cosiest curiosity shop, Altirodin Antiques, has a lot to keep them captivated. And Sarah's keeping shop.
Going. Gong.
Not quite auction time just yet, Rue.
What have you found, Rue?
This is the nicest Tiffany lamp I've ever seen. Not original Tiffany, because it could be millions of pounds, but Tiffany style, look at it.
It is beautiful, but I do have to say, it sort of freaks me out a bit.
Why?
Because, oh my gosh, that is just sort of like half alien, half spider's face.
Oh, the multiple eyes. Oh, you've put me right off it now.
Priced at £950, that's a close encounter of the out-of-budget kind.
I think £950, you would get that in a heartbeat.
Really?
Oh, yes. But it's too much if you don't have that much.
We don't have that. Come on.
Come on,
Get going. You cannot have it.
It's beautiful.
Joanna only has £315 in her pocket.
Now, I really like this.
Is that the mother in you? Is it a natural maternal instinct?
Joanna does have 4 children.
I just think it's cute. Like, I could imagine my dog's in it as well. I think it's got a lovely shape to it.
Do you know, what does it say on it?
Victorian pine rocking cradle, £95.
I have to say, this is a beautiful one. If you think that this was used back in the Victorian days, I mean, nowadays, everything is just modern materials. Yes. There's no charm to it, you know, it's purely functional. Yes. But this would have been handcrafted, and that is so soft because of the patina of hands touching it and rocking it over 150 years. That the wood's almost become soft like butter.
Or I could see my children playing with it. I mean, taking it home and putting it in the playroom or in one of their rooms and then putting little blankets down and then our Springer Spaniel or Cocker Spaniel being lifted up and put inside it, along with the 17-month-old baby and cutched up, and I can see a use for it.
Do you like it enough that we should try and get a best price?
I think we should definitely try and get a best price, but I do think we should keep looking.
Yes, but we can always put Win in there when he throws his toys out the pram.
Now. Though, talking of Win, he and Irita have made their way to Newcastle Emlyn, a town that straddles the counties of Ceredigion and Win's own Carmarthenshire.
You feel like a little dance?
Yeah. Newcastle Emlyn, very well spotted.
Let's go shopping.
Yeah.
But you've never been here?
Never been here at all.
Well, it's first time for everything.
Absolutely.
A former car showroom, Emlyn's Antiques now deals in relics and rarities and could put Win in the driving seat.
Come on.
You should buy it and use it on Joe tomorrow in the car.
Yeah, no, I will.
She wouldn't fall asleep at the wheel, and neither should Win.
These are the things I don't really get, right? It's like these paintings, because paintings are so personal and stuff.
Yes.
And like this of the child. Who would buy that?
See, I really like that. It's the girl with the cherries, and that is all hand-painted on porcelain.
Right.
Oh. Now, what made you point at it?
Just because I wouldn't have a picture of a child in the house that was my child, really.
Well, I know what you mean, but now I've picked it up. This is rather good. You see, the tag says George Jones.
George Jones, a successful pottery merchant, opened his first showroom in 1856 in Stoke-on-Trent, though Irita thinks something isn't adding up.
I think what happened here, the mark is very similar to Jean-Gilles, which is actually French.
Really?
Yeah. So because the initials are the same, GJ, I think they've just gotten it confused. But that mark there, I am certain, is for Jean-Gilles.
Jean-Gilles was an even earlier Parisian ceramicist.
And it's £125. If the right person sees this, it could grow some legs.
Like how many legs?
You know, more than 2.
Really?
But it's a speculative thing, really. Isn't she cute, though?
I mean, it's still weird. It's still really, really odd, and it would give me nightmares to have that.
Oh,
in my... Can you
would
imagine
it?
in your bedroom and you wake up and like it's that?
Someone's...
Oh wow, you'd be like...
Yeah, I'm not sure am I selling this to you.
It's in contention.
I like her.
The porcelain plaque is one to ponder, it seems. Meanwhile, back in Redoin, Joanna thought the 19th century cradle rocked. Is there anything else that catches her eye?
Now, I absolutely love this. I saw it, and it just sort of reminds me of, you know, like an old, you know, when you're going under the deep-sea diving?
Oh, yes.
Yes, like that, but like a really cool version.
Like a diver's helmet.
Yes!
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds you of ancient Egypt.
Yes, yes.
Sometimes when you see the pictures of the things, the artefacts that are found in the tombs...
Yeah.
...and polished and cleaned up. Now, these are all... Do you know what these are?
Yeah, they're like semi-precious stones.
They are, but the way they're polished, they're cabochons.
Oh, now what are they?
Cabochon is actually, it's a method of polish down into the smooth curve, as opposed to the sort of hard, multifaceted cutting, which is what you get in your gemstones.
Used to add colour to a 19th century Indian brass pot, in this instance.
If you have a look here, I can actually see you through it. See all this pierced work?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes! What difference does it make then if it's got a pierced bottom?
Well, it's just decorative, and it goes to show. I mean, this I would say is probably Indian, but it's made of solid brass and just the work that's went into it. But they haven't overdone it.
Yeah.
They haven't smothered it in detail. They've kept it classy. At the time, I think this would have been quite expensive to buy.
Well, it's £160. What, do you think that's too much for it, or...?
Well, you'd never buy any brass at £160 just because it's not trendy or fashionable anymore. But I think what's created out of the brass...
Yeah.
That has this almost majestic, regal air to it.
Yes.
Combined with the cabochons, the semi-precious stones.
Yeah. I 100% want to get this.
Would you buy that at £160?
Yes, definitely. I'm not looking at it as in an antique sort of thing, or I'm looking at it as it's just unusual, it's so attractive.
Yeah.
I just love it. It's so different.
Do you think Wynne and Irita will be jealous of this?
Oh, I think so. I think Wynne will be jealous. I think he'd be like, what's going on here? Where'd you get that from?
So we want that, don't we?
Yeah, we want that.
All right, shall we go find out what the best price is?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Let's see what Sarah can do.
Hiya, Sarah. Hello. Well, we've seen two things which we are interested in.
Yeah.
The first is the Victorian cot.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. We would like to, well, we would like to offer you, how would you feel? This shows how good I am.
I love that she started the sentence 3 times and not quite finished it yet.
This is so funny.
How would you feel about £40?
Yeah, 40 we can do.
Yes, well, the other thing that we've seen is the fantastic brass vase. How would you feel about 60 for the vase?
I can do as good as 95.
Could you ever budge to, like, 90?
Oh, go on.
Oh, my gosh, that would just be amazing, wouldn't it? That would just be amazing.
It comes to £130 altogether.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much.
You made us
so happy.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Sarah will be sending Joanna's buys to the sale room later today, and Joanna has £185 remaining.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Oh, my gosh.
We don't want to sell them now.
I don't think I'm going to be able to bear it.
What have we done to ourselves?
I know.
Back in Newcastle, Emlyn, Wynne found the porcelain plaque haunting, and he's still scouring.
That's pretty. Let Chris... Oh, what's that box there?
Oh, I like that. Can you reach it in?
Yeah.
Right, tell me, why does that appeal?
I like this bit of detail in the top, and I like this. Is this brass?
Bronze.
Bronze, is
Gilded. It's what they call ormolu. It's gilded bronze.
Ormolu is a gilding technique where gold, d'or, is fired at high temperature to add a brilliant lustre.
Made in France in late 1800s, early 1900s.
Right.
All the mounts are bronze.
Oh, really?
Now, the miniature in the middle is actually all hand-painted.
So would that have been the original owner, then, would you have thought, of the box?
Yeah, it was probably commissioned and her picture was put in the middle. And the quality is amazing. Have a look at the glass. Is all the glass...
Yeah, the glass looks good. It's one piece, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful, actually, isn't it?
Have a look at the sides. Is there swags and... Oh, yeah, look at that. How pretty. What have we got?
£115 is quite a buy, but do you reckon that's good?
I think that's okay.
Would it help if I just put a picture of me in the top instead of that one?
Maybe we can put one inside.
Yeah, that might be it. That might help the price. I'm just thinking out loud, you know?
Yeah, OK.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
I mean, I'm impressed you love that.
Beautiful.
Would you have that at home?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
What would you do with that?
I'd probably keep cufflinks in it.
Oh, nice.
Because I wear a lot of formal dress with work. Or shirt studs.
Yeah.
Might be nice in
they
there.
would look really nice through the glass as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Easy to find.
Yeah, well, we'll ask
Like
about
it.
this, shall we?
Yeah.
Will Wynn's golden charm result in a golden deal for the jewellery casket and porcelain plaque? Irita has informed the dealer of the Jean Gilles and George Jones mix-up.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hello there. The casket.
The little casket. What will your killing price be on that?
Sounds dangerous. It was ticketed at £125.
The absolute best on that one would be 90.
OK.
Well, that's very generous of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little picture in there. What are you thinking?
That one, that
We
one
just-
we have had for a while.
Right.
Well, like, we could do a bit better on that one.
What are you thinking?
We could do 70 on that.
70. If we bought both,
140.
what do you think? We should do that. Please, may I shake your hand?
Get the money out.
I got the watch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice work. Let's call it £80 for the Ormolu box and £60 for the porcelain cherry girl. It means Wynn has £223 left.
11, 12, 30, 40. Thank
Right.
you very, very much.
You go and get the plaque. I'm going to grab the box.
Great. See you there.
Thank you. One each.
I know. I mean...
happy?
Yeah, I am happy. She still looks a bit odd.
Joanna and Wynn are both spent for their first day. Time for them to reconvene in the murk.
That was amazing. I'm exhausted, but that was amazing.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm just nosy as a person, so I like looking around, digging through the little bits and bobs.
I mean, when you think about all of the history and where all of that stuff has come from and all the different stories, I mean, are you confident with what you've picked up so far?
I think so. Could have bought more,
Yeah.
but I'm waiting for tomorrow.
Ha! Let's see what tomorrow brings. Nosta! Nighty-night.
And go on.
Bottle of beer. A bottle of beer. Do you remember Lord Charles?
Wynn's driving and providing the entertainment now.
Can you do ventriloquism?
I think I can, yeah.
That's thrown all of us.
So how are you finding the car driving then?
Yesterday, I didn't enjoy it because you drive far too fast. Today, it is like a Sunday afternoon drive. I feel like my grandmother. I drive everywhere in first. Everything is under control.
It is. I'm feeling a bit frustrated, like I'm chomping at the bit. I want to get going.
Patience is a virtue, but it is time for Joanna and Wynn to reveal their wares by the roadside, once safely pulled over.
Right, the moment of truth.
Come on then, let's see what you got.
First, it's eyes on Wynn's lots.
I mean, what is that?
Right, very interesting question. If you could capture a poltergeist eating cherries, it is that.
With £400 to spend, Wynn was unnerved by the mislabelled porcelain plaque yesterday.
Isn't she cute, though?
I mean, it's still weird.
Buying a copper lusterware jug, cocktail sticks and jewellery casket too, Wynn now has £223 remaining. Time for him to check Joanna's purchases out.
What is it?
It is a vase.
It's not a vase.
It's a brass vase.
So you're going to put flowers in there?
No, it's a vase. That
Because
you
there's
don't
holes
put
in the
anything
bottom
in.
if you're going to put water in.
Joanna took a shine to the 19th century brass pot yesterday and made deals on a biscuit tin, bowling pins and Victorian pine cradle also.
I just think it's cute. Like, I could imagine my dog's in it as well.
She now has £185 to spend.
I mean, you're not going to make any money.
But at least I look like I've had some fun. I mean, look at yours. That's flipping boring.
Enough. She's got feelings. She's only a child, leave her alone.
There's enough needling between these two to burst a zeppelin. But they're about to go their separate ways. Wind's dropping Joanna at the village of Angle, close to Milford Haven. She's come to feel the sand between her toes and forage for a food that's been predicted to be a staple of the future, but which local history pioneer Jonathan Williams is keen to prove has a rich history along these shores: seaweed.
Hiya, Jonathan.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, so we're going foraging.
There we
today.
are.
I associate foraging with like mushrooms, berries. I've never thought about foraging for seaweed though.
Yeah, looking for different seaweeds down on the shoreline and see what we can find.
Why do you want to forage for seaweed? I mean, does it taste nice?
Well, it has really nice flavour. There's lots of different varieties you can play around with and really nutritious for you as well.
The beaches here are so blessed with seaweed that in the early 20th century drying huts dotted the coastline. From them, the women of Angle harvested one algae that could be boiled and kneaded into a unique Welsh delicacy called lava bread. Actor Richard Burton declared it Welshman's caviar.
So is there more than one type of seaweed?
Or there's hundreds. There's about 800 or 900 in
800 or 900?
in the UK. Here we've got a little bit of lava, which we make to use lava bread.
Yeah.
And then we've got some gutweed, which is the green. We've got some racks over there. They're kind of split into 3 different groups. You've got the reds and the browns and the greens. We're looking for one of the reds, and we'll do some cooking with that.
With the drying huts of Angle all but vanished, Jonathan now creates seaweed-themed menus with the hope of elevating the iodine-rich, fast-growing and low-carbon food. Harvested sustainably, it has the potential to improve diets and the climate.
We always use scissors when it comes to seaweed to make it more sustainable.
Right.
So they actually kneel down, and then you can see all the tips along here.
While Joanne snips pepper dulse, known as truffle of the sea, Wynne is winding his way to Jonathan's pub, set at the east side of the bay. With head chef Charlie Cowgill Pang, the Old Point House has become a haven for seaweed sustenance.
Are you Charlie by any chance?
Yes, I am.
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Is literally everything made from seaweed here?
Everything is seaweed here, yeah. We absolutely love it.
From seaweed sauce to seaweed pickle and seaweed salad, the menu here illuminates an almost 500-year-old connection to the sea. One of the 16th century's most infamous pirates, John Callis, lived here.
It's believed that he was actually a tenant here and kind of used the Old Point House as his headquarters as he was going around the British Isles. And so he would plunder ships all the way from Cardiff all the way up to Haverfordwest. So rather than go to the Caribbean like all other pirates, he viewed this was his area to control.
Caught and arrested in 1576, it's thought Callis was hanged in Newport the same year. Back at the beach, Joanna and Jonathan's seaweed spoils are growing. Joanna's getting her first taste of pepper dulse, which can be eaten raw.
But that's really nice.
It's really nice.
So it tastes all a bit buttery.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that genuine is really nice.
So here we go.
Wow.
Run and cut some in there. So we only need like a handful because it's quite a strong flavour. So no, just a handful of this. We'll just get a little wash in the seawater, and then we get cooking with it.
Jonathan's an expert, of course, and you should take advice from one before foraging. In Asia, seaweed accounts for 2% of diet, and back in East Angle, Wynne's discovering Welsh seaweed is partly responsible for that.
Do people everywhere know about lava bread?
I think nowadays definitely they do know about it, especially with the Japanese industry having nori, lava seaweed, which ties in massively to a woman called Kathleen Mary Drew Baker.
A botanist, Kathleen Mary Drew Baker's 1949 research into seaweed on Welsh beaches saved the Japanese seaweed industry when the country's harvests were failing.
Kathleen devised and did some studies on lava and actually published some paperwork on it and their own studies and findings, which then actually the Japanese picked up on. And then she saved their lava industry over there, without ever knowing. She was 6,000 miles away over here in Wales from doing her studies.
Discovering the true life cycle of lava seaweed, called nori in Japan, Kathleen realised seashells could act as a host environment to allow seaweed to grow. When Japanese seaweed harvesters read her work, their industry was saved, though Kathleen sadly died before recognition.
God, it's quite hot, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? So we're just going to add that into there.
Frying off with seaweed butter, adding linguine, porcini and a bit of parmesan, the smell must have wafted to the other side of the bay. Look what's coming!
Hello! You've been cooking up a story. Singing. Oh, wow. That is new life.
Time to see what this seaweed brings to the table.
That's incredible. That's really nice, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh my goodness, even you're impressed. Here we go. Well, I stirred. That's beautiful.
And you cut the,
I did cut the seaweed.
Where did you pick the pasta then?
Now, Win. Everyone knows pasta grows on trees.
Cheers to the chef.
It seems seaweed has a very bright future indeed, at least when stirred by Joanna. Blasses jaun. Delicious. All full up, Win and Irita are back on the road.
OK, last shop. I think I've got quite a bit of watch left.
Okay.
We should go in, spend hard. Go a bit quirky.
Okay.
Maybe take a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
It does take a lot to phase Win. He's been an actor and opera singer since his youth.
I was once doing an opera. I thought I had sweat on my forehead. So I wiped it off. And the soprano was meant to be dying on the stage here.
Okay.
Right? And it wasn't sweat, it was a bead, it was a fly.
Oh.
And it left my forehead and went straight into her mouth as she was about to sing, right? And, like, she nearly choked to death. We had to do the Heimlich maneuver on and stuff like this, right, on the stage, because she was like... So, yeah, I've had loads of disasters like that.
There'll be no disasters at the next shop. Win and Irita are headed to Narberth in the east of Pembrokeshire, a town famous for its annual food festival.
Come on, then. Your driving isn't too bad.
I do work in insurance.
Not sure about the parking, though.
Starsky and Hutch style.
Come on, let's go and do some work.
There's plenty to investigate inside Bizarre Vintage and Antique Warehouse.
I'd love that. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers. To a win.
To a win. It
With
is
a
going to
win.
win.
Drink this place in. Organised like a traditional bazaar with themed stalls, there's lots to see and try on.
You look like Dandy.
Do I? Or a dandy?
Hey, Dandy.
That's sweet, isn't it?
What do you think?
Yeah, I love it.
A railway balance.
And
you know?
salters as well, right? I know them as our kitchen scales now.
Yeah.
Founded in the 1760s in Wolverhampton, it's one of the UK's oldest brands.
Well, in an auction, I would say 30 to 50.
Really?
40 to 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
My problem is, right, we've got a bit of budget left.
Okay.
And it's burning a hole in my pocket.
Oh, you want to spend big, do you? Yeah. Okay. Come on, then, let's go and see what else we can spot.
Win's not averse, just after something a bit more heavyweight.
I think that's quite a cool
Yeah,
thing.
I like it a lot.
Joanna and Rue, meanwhile, have made their way to Saundersfoot, a large village by Pembrokeshire's coast.
Oh, this looks lovely, doesn't it?
That's after you.
Hi, Holly.
How are
Lovely to meet
you?
you. Very well, thank you.
Hi, Holly. How are you?
Very nice to meet
Thank you
you.
for having us. Oh, this
Oh,
is
you're
a
so
treasure trove,
welcome.
isn't it?
What a beautiful shop.
Let's get cracking.
Okay.
With furniture, jewellery and more, the antique shop's Holly is on hand for any queries. This place is everything it's cracked up to be. Lovely stuff.
Oh my gosh, Rue.
It's a little dragon.
Oh gosh, it's beautiful. It's a Welsh dragon, vintage Welsh dragon puppet.
You've been looking for a puppet.
I've been looking for a puppet everywhere, but also this is like a Welsh puppet. Oh my gosh, look, its wings are going.
Flying.
My daughter, Eva.
Look at him go.
She's got, when she was still in my stomach, I found a Welsh dragon puppet exactly like this, not the same sort. Eva's one is about this big and like this, and it's got wooden, it's all made out of wood.
Lovely.
But, oh my goodness, it's green and it's Welsh and it's a dragon, and this is just so beautiful.
He's got the loveliest face.
He's got personality, and that's what we want going into the end.
And he's got a bit of age as well. This one I probably would say is 1960s, 70s, the way he's got these sort of beads for the tail and the way he's made out of wood. So he's definitely vintage, retro. He's got some age to it. Are you interested in him?
I'm so interested.
Are you?
There's obviously not even any point in me carrying on looking, because he's got my name all over him. I mean, look at him. He's fantastic.
What would you call him? We can call him Bet.
Emrys.
Emrys. I think he's bought. So how much would you want to buy him?
Well, he's 45. Should we go in with 15? Oh, he's fab.
The moon, the stars, the dragons have aligned.
Oh, fiery stuff indeed. Are Wyn and Irita any warmer to getting what they want 8 miles away in Narberth? Wyn still has £223 weighing him down.
Do you like cocktails?
I love a cocktail.
You know he does.
What's your favourite?
I like a classic martini. I also like a Negroni.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, I like it.
You can change.
No.
And he got all the cocktail recipes. How cool is that?
That is amazing.
That would have been probably 1930s, 40s.
125 quid for that.
Is that what it was? I actually don't think that's that bad.
Don't you? Gloom Razor. Right.
Have you ever had one of those?
No, but we should get one. Gin, vermouth or Noilly Prat, grenadine and absinthe. Nice.
Sounds good.
I like this.
Sounds like it could shake things up.
It's got a bit of damage, though.
I know, but I don't really care about that. To be fair, I've never seen one of these before. There's something unique about it.
Yeah.
And cocktail things are very in right now.
Yeah. Great.
What do you reckon?
I like that.
OK. Do you want to ask them for a price?
Yeah, we'll ask them for a price on that.
Okay.
It's John who'll be serving Wyn and Irita today.
Hey, Shemai.
Shemai, down to you.
Shemai, Shemai. I'm learning too.
Yeah, great.
Excellent, fantastic.
So we've selected this.
It's fabulous, isn't it? We had a lot of fun with this when it came in.
John.
Yes?
I want the shirt off your back.
I like you. 90.
90? You've phone for an Can you get an ambulance? This is good, right? Oh, my God.
Very good,
Keep
isn't
going.
he?
I think I've taught him well.
You have, yeah.
What are we thinking, John? We're talking graves, we're talking gravestones, we're talking everything. Flowers, wreaths, death.
80. 80 is...
I love 80, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Diolch.
Happy?
Diolch yn fawr i chi.
Diolch yn fawr i chi, diolch.
Thank you very much. We're happy with that.
I got to get the watch out now.
It means Wyn's finished his road trip with £143 to spare.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Love it.
It's been a pleasure.
It has.
We're off to make a
Have
cocktail.
fun with it. Yeah.
We will, definitely.
Choice on that.
See you
Take care,
later.
bye-bye.
Hey, pub oil to that.
Hoyle.
Toodaloo!
Hey, we got it.
All done. That's
All
it.
done.
No more
I know,
shopping.
Amazing.
Shall I hold it for
You
us?
hold the precious merch.
Which one are we going with for our lunch menu?
Oh.
Tom Collins?
Maybe Tom Collins.
Bennett cocktail.
Keep reading them and I'll decide.
Blackthorn cocktail?
Has Joanna found anything else to drink to back in Saundersfoot? She's been quite taken by Emrys the Welsh dragon so far.
Rue.
Yes, Joe, what have you found? Oh, I
Come
love
and have a look
that.
at these. So they're 1970s.
Right.
But they just really remind me of ones that my parents used to have.
I love the colours.
Yeah, they remind me of being young at Christmas time, and they always used to let me have a little bit of baby sham.
Oh, that's sweet!
Oh,
Did you like the taste?
loved it. I think it's like what has informed me on what I drink now as an adult. But oh my gosh, I love just how 1970s they are, and the colour, and
They just take you back. Well, see, that was quite the trend. They did it with teacups as well, but with glasses, they had the different colours, so everyone knew whose glass was theirs.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, like cocktail parties and drink stews. I mean, nowadays you get little tags that you can put around your wine glass stem.
Can
so you know
you?
which one's yours, yes.
Mine just never leaves my hand or my mouth.
Well, that's how it should really be, but someone crazily would put a glass down for whatever reason, and then, so in a way you were able to know that you were the blue, the pink, the green, the yellow.
Fab.
I mean, how much are they?
I mean, they're £55. I mean, we could get them cheaper than that. They don't have the same personality as the dragon.
With £185 left to spend, she could stretch to both, but she's feeling thrifty.
So if we were thinking of the glasses versus the dragon, which one is your heart saying?
Well, obviously the dragon.
But which one's your head saying?
Well, obviously the dragon as well.
£45 Emrys may be going to auction if Joanna can wing a deal.
Hi! Well, we've seen just the loveliest green dragon. And we were wondering how you would feel about an offer of £20.
Ooh, was he 45?
He was 45.
Yeah, go on there.
Yes!
I think so.
Oh my
He's going
gosh.
to a good home.
Joanna's finished her road trip with £165 remaining. Emrys, the Welsh Dragon, is making his own way to auction, and Wyn and Joanna's final shop is complete.
On our way to the auction now.
Oh, well, the best of luck.
Fingers
Yeah.
crossed. Come on.
Thank you.
crossed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Time for Wyn and Joanna to debrief.
I'm really going to miss this. Can't we make it a regular day?
We should just go shopping.
We should, shouldn't we?
Yeah, do you think in the auction, do you think you're going to come out tops now?
I think I might try and employ a bit of like showbiz style.
Nice.
And make people aware that the things that they're bidding for,
You once touched.
I once touched.
Yeah.
And the world's sexiest woman once did touch those things.
That's nice.
This auction's gonna be hot stuff. Let's get some shut-eye. Joanna and Wyn began their trip in Carmarthen and have now made it to their grand auction finale in Worcestershire. They're meeting back with Irita and Rue at Littleton Auctions in Middle Littleton near Evesham.
It never rains in Scotland. I don't know what's going on.
Hello! Sunshine! Yay! Come on, let's get it!
Because we left Wales.
I don't want to get my hair wet.
There are bidders ready to buy in the room and more buyers from around the world waiting by the phones and internet.
Is it 110 anywhere?
Keeping his eye on events is auctioneer Martin Homer.
Fair warned at 100.
Joanna spent £235 on 5 lots. Anything floating your boat, Martin?
The Indian brass pot, I love that. A lot of interest in that one. It's just the sort of piece that would go in any home, in any decor.
Wyn spent £257 on his 5 lots. Anything light your fire, Martin?
The Art Deco recipe maker is my favourite lot. And I can see that making 3 figures easily.
Martin's confident. How's the gang feeling?
So excited.
Are there any nerves?
Any nerves?
You're too looking nervous, aren't you? You're looking a bit kindle.
I never see you without a smile on your face, and now it's just...
See you soon.
Just breathe. Up first is Wyn's lustreware jug.
And it's perfect condition. It's over 100 years old.
At £60.
It's actually a really nice quality thing.
How are you feeling now? Are you
Well,
still
I'm very anxious still.
Give me £20 for it.
Come on, £20.
Surely £20 for that pretty jug.
Surely.
Surely. Give me 15 for it then. Come on, £15. 15 anywhere. 59 bid, thank
Oh,
you.
thank God.
At £15. All done, fair warned at 15. 18.
Ooh, 18.
New bidder at 18. 20. 20.
We got 20.
At
okay.
£20, where's 2? 22, new bidder at 22 at the back of the room. 25. At £25. £28 I've got now. 30. Fair warned at 30 before she changes her mind.
Yeah. You want to change your mind? Give me a you.
The tension was palpable on that one, but came right in the end.
The bargain. I bargain.
We got a bargain. Well done, guys.
Well
It looks
done,
really
that was
sweet.
brilliant.
Joanna's first lot now, the early 20th century biscuit tin.
Joey, here it comes.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, what's that worth, guys? £20 surely? Give me 15 then. Let's get 15. 59 bid, thank you, sir. We're in the room at £15. I'm looking for 18 now. 18 I've got. £20 now. 22 in the room. I'm at £22 in the room and selling at 22. Sold 22.
We got 4 more pounds.
Not as sweet as we were hoping.
Gosh, that's just... It's quite nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Joe, I told you not to buy it.
Time for Wynn's jewellery casket now.
It's a piece of quality.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's Baccarat glass, which is one of the best glass makers in France. And it's gilt metal. The miniature is just stunning.
Give me £50 to start there, please.
Come on.
50 I'm bid, thank you, madam. I'm at 50, 55 I've got now, and 60. And 5. It's £70 and 5. 80 we're at now. At £80, where's 90? 90. At £90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Fair warned at 130. Sold at 130.
Well done.
Something for Wynn to rattle his jewellery around in.
Well done.
£50.
Well done.
Up next, Joanna's Indian brass pot cum diver's helmet.
Come on.
We love this.
This is our
favourite piece, isn't it?
It was beautiful. I would like to have it. It's got all of the little gem
Semi-precious
things.
cabochons. It's a work of art.
Semi-precious.
Should we start that at £50? 50 I'm bid. The room's got in at £50. At 50, looking for 5 now. 55, 60 room, 65. We'll give us 70 now. 70 new bidder. That's room at 70, 75. At 75, 80 in the room now. At £80, the room's at 80, 90. £100. At 100, the room's winning at 100, 110. 120. At £120, 130. On the net at 130, 140. Room's winning 150 now. 160 I'm at. All done at 160. Sold at 160.
Oh, well, thank you. It's a beautiful thing.
An even more beautiful profit. It means it's pretty much neck and neck between Wynn and Joanna.
Oh, high five. It's beautiful. Yes.
Okay,
Now, Wynn's porcelain plaque, which frightens him.
You love the next lot.
Hate it. Can't believe you actually talked me into buying it. Absolutely disgusting.
This is the one I am the most excited about to see if you get anything on it.
There's literally nobody's going to bid on it.
Give me 50 to start me then, come on.
Room.
55 I'm at, 60.
Here we go.
60, lovely piece to 65. £70 now, 75. At 75 and 80 now. At £80, 90. Looking for 100. 100, there we are. At £100, fair warned at 100. Sold at 100.
Well
Can
done.
I just say,
Well done.
Oh,
well done for finding it.
thank God nobody in this room bought it.
£40 profit. Has to be the cherry on the cake, no?
You literally cannot believe it, can you?
I can't get my head around it that anybody bought that. I can't believe we bought it, let alone anybody else.
Joanna's hoping to strike it lucky with the 10 American bowling pins.
If you have a creative mind, you can do anything with them. Ain't that right?
I think that will be a strike. The bowling pin.
Nice, I like it. I see what you did there.
Penny.
15 I'm bid, thank you, sir. We've got a bid in the room at 15, 18 now. 20 room. At 20, that's room at 2022. At 22 and 5. At £25, the room's winning at 25, 28 now. At £28, are we all in, ladies and gentlemen? 20, 30, back in. Comes back in at £30. 35 I'm at now. £35. Sold at 35.
Oh, do you know what I'm gutted about those?
Did we lose on that one, guys?
Yeah.
Not me, Joe did.
More of a spare than a strike that time, unfortunately.
Joe lost on those.
Oh, did you?
It's still clear.
You don't look sad about it.
Oh.
Can Wynn keep his chin up? Time for his cocktail recipe maker.
I like this.
I was so happy when I found that you liked it.
Yeah.
So happy.
Surely £100 to start me on that one. 130 I'm at on the internet. What, do I hear 140 anywhere? 140 in the room. Are we all there? At £140 going once, going twice, gavels up. £140.
Well done.
Cheers, my dears. Well done.
That is the thing of beauty.
£60. I'm sorry,
You two could do this as a day job.
I could.
Funny you say that.
Hoping to put this auction to bed, it's Joanna's Victorian pine cradle.
I should have brought my dog and put the dog in it and put a blanket over it and sort of set the scene a bit more.
Could you sell your dog?
No, she'd have just been a prop.
Oh, all right. You wouldn't have let them take the dog.
I might sell the dog if that would make me some money on it as well.
15 for it, come on, surely 15. 15 I'm bid, thank you. At just £15, where's 18? 18 on the net now. At 18, 20 room. At just £20. 22 I've got, where's 25? 25 I've got now. 28. At 28, no, that's it, at 28. 30 at the back of the room. Fair worn, £30. £30.
Oh, that is really cheap, isn't it? Yeah.
Someone swung a good deal there.
Do you know, that was worth so much more. Well, I thought we did spend 90 quid on it. Oh, that's what it was.
Wynn's final lot now, those souvenir cocktail sticks.
This was the bit of plastic tat you found in the shop. Are they? They're the underground buildings on them.
Yeah, and you loved them.
I did like them, because they're my kind of thing.
Exactly.
Let's go £30 to start that quirky lot.
Really?
30, I'm straight in at £30. 35, 40, 45 on the net, 50 room, and 5 on the net. No, at £55. £55 sold.
Well done, guys.
His good luck has stuck. That's 5 profitable lots in a row.
55
and £30. That is fair.
It's time for Emrys the Welsh Dragon to fly now. Fingers and wings crossed.
For a puppet, it's going to pull at the heartstrings because someone will see that and think, my kid would love that, or I need that in my room.
Well, I think it's got some nice...
You can't pull at the puppet strings because it's actually tangled. The heartstrings.
I've got interest on the book and I can start.
Rubbish.
Liar.
There's no way you've got interest on that.
At £15. Is it 18 anywhere? 18 in the room now. Takes my commission bid out. At £18, are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? At just £18.
One more. Oh, wait.
Oh. Joe will sign it.
Oh.
At £18, all done at 18. 20 I've got. You want 2, sir? 22. At 22. Fair warn, 22. 25 now. Wait, 25. Are we all done, ladies and gentlemen? 20. 28 pounds. At 28 pounds. At 28, is it 30 anywhere?
Oh, my God, it's got to be 30.
Going once.
That's unbelievable.
Going twice. 30! At £30. Does anybody want 35? 35 I've got now. At 35. Come on. £35. At £35. Going once. Going twice. Sold at 35.
Down, Emrys. You're winging your way to a good home.
That's amazing. That is wonderful. That is amazing. Oh, what a high.
A high to end on.
That's it. We're done. Let's go and add up this money.
We need to add it in.
No, my calculator's broken. I'm not doing it. Come on.
Totting it all up, Joanna started with £400 and spent £235 on the road. After costs at auction, the final amount in their pot is £396.24. Wynn started with £400 too. He spent £257, and after sale room fees at auction, he's made a profit of £116.10p, which means May Wedi Enich, he's the winner, and all their final profit will go to children in need.
Well, that was exciting.
We are officially done, folks.
Yay! It was brilliant, actually, wasn't it?
Did you enjoy that? That was excellent.
Yeah.
Can't wait to do it again now.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
next
every
week.
week.
Yeah,
Next
let's.
week we're back.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's do it.
That was amazing.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
Cheerio!